Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale. The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. Terence Bud.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, we've got fun all night.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're underway in round 1. That punch is beginning to take its toll. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good count. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger-happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well done with that counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Fighter willing to slow down. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into it.
And there's the bell for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, I love theatres for all these reasons. You can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echoes. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about winning that last round. Pretty dominant round. Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Give us a second to catch our breath. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Ben in that last round. He's been knocked out.
Get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. Hold it right there. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's got the advantage? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Good counter punching. Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter lands. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Punch, counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that.
Out there, I need you to win this round.
Let's start the 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these 2.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab won't score. That counter shot lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ben in that last round. Talk about a one-sided. Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for...
Nigel Benn down, can you believe it? Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.